I'm so glad that you're here. So tell me how your 1988's been going. How's it been treating you? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Mine's been pretty good. Yeah. Did you hear that Stacy woke up from her coma? Yeah, it's like she's always the talk of the town. Like whenever something happens, it's always something with Stacy. But I'm glad that she's, awoken from her coma. We'll probably see her at school sometime in the next few weeks or so, but yeah, I can't wait to see like how she's doing. But yeah. So do you have, I know I called you to make sure you had everything, but do you have everything? You have your headband. Oh, I notice you're not wearing it right now, but do you have like your headband, your wristbands? Do you have a water bottle and like a cloth that you can use to like wipe off the sweat and stuff? Yeah, the headband was the only thing you didn't have. Okay, that's good. We have extra, so that's good. Yeah. So I actually have one right here. Do you mind if I put it on you real quick? Okay. I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna kind of like put it over your head like this. Okay. Okay, great. And wristbands. Okay, wristbands. Okay. Go ahead and hold out your arm, and I will put this on you. Okay, put them on you. Okay, so this arm, this one. Okay, and then how do they feel? Do they feel comfortable? Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna be the one to teach you today. But we do have some other people in here. We have Adina, Nancy, Mark, and then Kathleen's over there, near the counter. But feel free to like ask them for anything. They are super kind, yeah. Although I think Mark is teaching a class at the moment in one of the classrooms, so feel free to ask anybody else. I think he might be done pretty soon, but I don't know, I think they just went in there. Yeah. So we're gonna get started now, okay? So usually what I like to do is, you always have to warm up. That is like the number one thing you have to do. You have to warm up. You have to warm up everyone. Because what you do, you stand in front of the class, in front of the mirror, and then everybody stands in front of you, and then you have to warm them up. You have to warm them up. Sorry. So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is we tell them to stand shoulder width. You have to stand your feet shoulder width apart. So just like that. Great. And then you inhale for 2 to 3 seconds. And then you exhale for 2 to 3 seconds, and then you will repeat that for 4 times. 4 is like the normal time, but you can do however many you want. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try that out really quick. So again, stand like that, and then we're going to inhale for 2 to 3 seconds, and then exhale. Okay, so okay, great. That was good. So basically that's what you're gonna do for the warm-up, okay? So it's like nothing too major. But what you want to make sure that you do is you have to make sure that you're breathing from your diaphragm. Okay, and it's this area right here. Yeah. So what usually, like if you notice somebody that's like not doing it correctly, or if they don't know where their diaphragm is or whatnot, basically you can like place your fingers or place your hands on your diaphragm, and you can like kind of like feel it expand as you inhale and deflate when you exhale. Okay, so yeah, so again, it's right in this area right here. But yeah, so we are going to get started. So the warm-up is done. Okay, so now we are getting into the movements. Okay, so you stand in front of the class, and everybody has like their own style. Okay, so I mean you can like make up anything that you want to do, but this is kind of like just what I do, right? Okay, so basically I start to move side to side, just like this. I'm doing it like kind of like right in front of you, but we have like the whole classroom to move, right? So I'll be like from here to there, but for now I'm just like doing it right in front of you so you can see. Okay, great. And then so what we do is there's also weights in the back of the classroom that you can have your classmates hold while they're like doing the movements like you saw me doing in the beginning. Okay, but you can also just not use them. I mean, it's whatever. But so yeah, so what I usually do is I kind of like put well, it's kind of like hard to explain. You just have to like kind of like just watch my movements. But you go like this with your elbows, like you go up and then down with each side step. Okay, and then you will do that for a certain amount of counts, and then you will move on to the next part, which is what I do is I go up and then down, and I have like my hands in a fist like this. Okay, you go up, down, and you're still moving left to right, right to left if you want. And then you'll do this for a certain amount of counts. I like do it like I think like about 8 counts, right? And then you can have another one where you like kind of like press down, and you have to like in your elbows go like down to your like your side, right? Just like this, kind of like in the beginning, but this one's more like it's more using your shoulder blades to go down. Okay, and then so what you do is after you like tell them all of it, then you will combine it all in one go. Okay, so you will start from like this, then go up, and then down. Okay, and usually you'll like have music playing in the background, so it's not just like silence. It's kind of like awkward, But yeah, so that is kind of like the first part, and then you will tell them don't forget to breathe, because that's like a very important thing, right? You have to breathe. So after like the first part, we move on to stretches. So then this is like kind of more like getting more into the movements. So basically what I do is I have people lunge from right to left. So I have them hold their hands out like this, like pretend like you're about to like fly, like your hands, and then have them like kind of like spread apart, but like this way. Okay, and then what I do is like lunging like left or right, you're gonna like kind of like go like that and then like that. Okay, and again, I'm only doing like small movements right now because I'm just like kind of like I'm doing it in front of you. Okay, so usually I do that, and then sometimes I will have them hold the lunge for a few seconds and then move on to the next part, and you will hold the lunge over on this side. But also don't let the knees go past the toes. Okay, you always want to make sure that the knees are either above the toes, like that, perfect, or just like a little bit before the toes, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, so after that, I have them do a water break. Water breaks are always good, because if you like keep moving, you're just gonna get really exhausted and like really sweaty. So you always want to make sure that you have water. You have to make sure everyone has a water. If someone doesn't have a water, we do have like disposable cups in the back, and like a cooler, water cooler. You can go ahead and have them get the water. But yeah, and then so usually we move on to the next section, which is the actual like movements, right? So now what I do, like this one I do is so we start out by marching out. We march in place. Okay, and then excellent, you're doing good. And then be sure to pace yourself though. Be sure to pace yourself, because we're gonna pick it up little by little. Okay, and basically I'm just like telling you what I tell my students, but like I said, you can do your own thing. And then so after we march out in place a little bit, we go forward, and then we clap. So like kind of like we go this is gonna be kind of weird. Okay, but we go forward 2, 3, and then we clap, then go back, and then we clap, and then we go forward, clap, and then we go back, clap. And like I said, it's better with music. If it's like just in the silence, it's awkward. And then the next thing that I do is I have them, we focus on the gluteus maximus. Yeah. So basically, you're gonna drop the arms down to your sides, down to your hips, I guess. And then, so basically, you push off with the feet. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes right here because I don't really wanna, I don't wanna like tell you anything wrong. I wanna make sure everything is right, you know. I actually like typed this up yesterday, but yeah. So you're gonna push off with your feet and then squeeze the buttocks and lift up from the gluteals. Okay. So yeah, just like that. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Great. I can tell you're gonna be great at this. But yeah. So next we will start with like the punches. Okay. So yeah. So we will start like this. Okay. Like what I was doing at the beginning, but like we are also moving side to side again with this. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna walk forward, you're gonna punch, then walk backwards, punch, and then walk forwards, punch. So it might sound a little bit confusing, but it will like kind of like go like walk forward and punch. Oh my gosh, are you okay? I did not mean to. I thought I was looking at the notes. I didn't realize you were that close. Oh, you're bleeding. Okay, okay, make sure. Okay, I'm just gonna put this right here. Oh, how are you? Are you okay? Okay, hey Nancy, can you call out like an ambulance? Okay. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be okay. Okay, just wipe that. Oh, okay. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think I knocked a tooth. I knocked a tooth out of your mouth. Don't hate me, okay? Don't. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Maybe, you know, I work at Blockbuster. You can always stop by a Blockbuster, okay? Stop by Blockbuster next time, and I'll show you the ropes. Hopefully, I don't punch you in the face again. But you need to go to the dentist, okay? Okay, go to the dentist, and let me know how it goes, okay? And if you want to, I can give you, like, a photo shoot just to make up for this, okay? Okay, I'm so sorry.